Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mr. English Clips, the place where learning English feels easy, natural, and fun. I'm Emily.
And I'm Michael. Hey, Emily. Today's topic is something that every English learner dreams about: how to speak like a native speaker.
Exactly. Many learners study for years, but still feel like their English sounds too formal or too textbook. Today, we'll show you how to sound natural, smooth, and confident, just like native speakers do every day.
And we'll also practice real listening and speaking techniques that will train your ears and your brain to understand natural English conversations. Not just classroom English, but real life, everyday English.
Before we begin, a quick reminder to all our amazing learners. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Mr. English Clips for more fun and simple English lessons every day.
All right, let's dive in. The first step to speaking like a native is listening like a native. That's where it all begins.
Yes, native speakers speak fast, connect words, and use expressions that aren't always found in textbooks. So, if you want to sound like them, you need to train your ears first.
When you listen carefully, your brain starts to notice rhythm, intonation, and stress, the music of English. You begin to understand not only what people say, but how they say it.
Let's take a simple example. A native speaker doesn't say, "What are you doing?" clearly and slowly. Instead, they'll say it like, "What you doing?"
Exactly. It's not about being lazy, it's about natural flow. When you listen carefully, you'll start catching these small but important differences.
And you can start improving your listening by focusing on real-life English. Watch movies, YouTube videos, or podcasts made for native speakers, not just for learners.
At first, it might feel hard to understand everything, but don't worry, your brain is learning in the background. Every time you listen, you're getting better at catching natural sounds and rhythms.
And here's a great trick. Choose one short clip, maybe 30 seconds long, and listen to it many times. Try to repeat what you hear word for word.
Yes, that's called shadowing. It's one of the best techniques to sound like a native. You listen to a sentence and repeat it immediately, copying the speaker's tone, speed, and emotion.
When you shadow regularly, your mouth, ears, and brain start to work together like a native speaker's. You begin to feel the rhythm of English naturally.
Let's talk about pronunciation too. Native English isn't just about big words, it's about clear sounds and connected speech.
Right. Native speakers often link words together. For example, instead of saying go on, they say go on. Instead of want to, they say wanna.
And going to becomes gonna. Did you becomes didja. These are called reductions, and they happen in every conversation.
Understanding these patterns helps you recognize what people are saying and makes your own speech smoother and more natural.
Another tip, pay attention to intonation. English has a rhythm. Some words are stressed, others are soft. For example, we say, I want to go, not I want to go.
When you match that stress and melody, your English instantly sounds more native-like. You can practice by repeating lines from movies, songs, or even your favorite YouTube videos.
Speaking of songs, music is actually a fantastic way to train your ear. Try singing English songs. It helps you pronounce words naturally and memorize expressions faster.
Yes, songs teach you pronunciation, rhythm, and emotion all at once. Plus, it's fun.
Another powerful way to sound native is to learn chunks, not individual words.
Exactly. Native speakers don't think word by word. They use ready-made phrases or chunks. For example, instead of saying, it is very good, they say, it's pretty good, or that's awesome.
Or instead of saying, I do not know, they'll just say, I don't know. Learning these expressions helps your speech flow naturally without translating in your head.
You can practice this by writing down common phrases you hear from movies or TV shows. Try using them in your daily life.
And when you learn new phrases, learn how they feel. For example, what's up is casual. How are you doing is friendly. How do you do is formal and rarely used in everyday life.
That's so true. If you know which phrases are used in which situations, your speech will match the mood and sound more native.
Let's talk about listening in conversations. When you're talking to a native speaker, don't just focus on words. Pay attention to tone and context.
Right. For example, if someone says, yeah, right, with a certain tone, they might actually mean the opposite. They're being sarcastic.
Exactly. Native English uses a lot of tone, emotion, and even facial expressions to show meaning. Listening carefully helps you understand these layers of communication.
Another important thing, native speakers often use fillers and short reactions. They say things like, right, yeah, I see, or totally.
These small sounds make conversations sound alive and natural. Try adding them when you speak, but don't overdo it. Just use them naturally.
Let's do a mini example conversation.
Sure. Hey, Emily, how was your weekend?
Pretty good. I went hiking with some friends. The weather was perfect.
Oh, nice. Did you take any photos?
Yeah, tons. I'll show you later.
That's awesome. I love hiking too. It clears your mind, you know?
Totally. It's the best way to relax after a busy week.
See? That's a simple, natural conversation full of everyday expressions like pretty good, tons, that's awesome, and totally.
Exactly. When you use these kinds of words and phrases, your speech feels real and friendly, not robotic or textbook like.
Let's talk about rhythm again. English has strong and weak sounds. Practice sentences with rhythm. For example, say, I'm gonna go to the store. Notice it's not, I am going to go to the store. It's smoother, faster, and easier.
Also, listen for connected speech where sounds blend together. Try repeating after movies or shows and mimic the flow.
And don't forget, body language and facial expressions are part of speaking like a native too. Native speakers use gestures, smiles, and eye contact naturally while talking.
Yes, communication isn't just words. It's energy, expression, and confidence. Practice in front of a mirror. Notice how you move, smile, and sound.
Another great method is recording yourself. Listen to your voice and compare it with native speakers. Notice your pronunciation, rhythm, and pauses.
You'll be surprised how much you can improve just by noticing small differences. It's one of the best self training tools you can use.
If you want to sound natural, also learn idioms and expressions. Native speakers love using them.
Yes, like break the ice to start a friendly conversation, hit the books to study hard, or call it a day.
When you use idioms in the right context, it shows confidence and fluency, like you really understand the language.
And remember, it's okay if your accent isn't perfect. Many fluent speakers around the world have accents, but they speak clearly and confidently. That's what matters most.
Exactly. Fluency is about flow, not perfection. If people understand you easily, you're already successful.
And the secret to mastering listening and speaking is consistency. Listen a little every day. Podcasts, videos, or even your favorite English songs.
Make English a part of your life. Think in English. Talk to yourself. Watch English shows. And don't be afraid to make mistakes.
The more you surround yourself with English, the more your brain learns naturally. One day you'll realize, hey, I just understood that without translating.
And that's the moment you know your English brain is active.
So keep listening, keep speaking, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Learning English is not a race, it's a journey.
Absolutely. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak brings you closer to sounding natural and confident.
So, next time you watch a movie or listen to a podcast, don't just hear the words. Feel the rhythm, copy the sounds, and practice speaking them out loud.
Over time, your accent will improve, your listening will sharpen, and your speech will flow like a native speaker's.
You've got this. Keep practicing every day, and one day you'll surprise yourself with how naturally you can speak and understand English.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Keep learning, keep listening, and keep speaking with confidence.
See you in the next video, where we'll share more natural English conversations and listening practice to help you sound like a native speaker.
Bye, everyone. Keep your English journey alive and strong.